What is up? You're watching a hard cam at Endgame Player and Old School RuneScape with a daily show on YouTube, weekday streams on Twitch. And if you're interested in getting better at the game, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, come along for the ride with me. It's a standard hard mode top learner raid, joined by Mr. Joey Murphy on the North Freeze roll, and Nabs on the range. We're going for their first KC, Visible LOL, going for their second KC, or going for their third KC, and Scythe of a going for their second KC. So everyone under 5 KC today. It's going to be a good one. Um, we're going to talk a little bit about Maiden. I just want to put a heads up here. I normally, with new teams, will run a less aggressive setup than this. The reason that we're running this setup is someone in chat has redeemed to make us SBS freeze. So we'll go and do SBS freeze this raid. If things fall apart from the first attempt, I'll give it probably one more try. Otherwise, we'll swap back to Ancients to have a more comfortable setup. So enjoy the extra content you get from a little bit of the gameplay coming from that. For the Maiden, let's go ahead and intro Maiden for everyone here. For Maiden, if you've been hit twice in a row, you're going to want to step away to give aggro to someone else. If you get it 3 times in a row or more, you're going to take extra damage. So you want to be stepping away to give aggro to someone else. If you're freezing, we're going to freeze tomatoes so long as it does not make you late for crabs. We want to lock those guys down so they don't rag the whole room. Their trails do not disappear. Unlike normal Tob, we kill crabs all the way dead. If they reach or she attacks faster, which makes the room really hard, so kill them all the way dead. And for 30s, if you're a DPS roll, you're going to stay on boss. And if you're a freeze, you're going to freeze your crabs, then get on boss. And we'll use damage effects to kill her before those crabs reach her, early claw specs, or a last-ditch effort with a chally right before the crabs leak. For the north freeze roll, that's Mr. Joey Murphy. You're going to freeze north 1, then north 2, then south 3 to catch everything in the clump, and then all the 4s. Once you're done with all your freezes, you're going to freeze any tomatoes that are rolling around, then kill the north 1 and north 2 if they're still alive, then kill the clump if it's still alive. Once you've done all those things, you can hit the boss again, get ready to freeze the second that the next set of crabs are ready to spawn. For the range roll, it's Nabs. You're going to kill the south 1 till it's dead. Stand 5 tiles from the clump, throw chins at it until it's dead. Throw chins at the clump till the clump is dead. Medium fuse on the chins 5 tiles away. Then you're going to get back on boss. For the melee rolls, you're going to kill north 1 till it's dead, kill north 2 till it's dead, and then back on boss. Any questions about your rolls, ask away now. Otherwise, if you're ready to pot, you can say R in game. You guys are welcome to talk, by the way, in Discord if you have questions and whatnot. Seth, you ready to go? Any questions? Mr. Joey, you ready to go? Any questions?
Just doing a little organizing on my spell books. I'm ready.
Organize. All right. Mr. Dreamer, any questions for you? If we repeat anything, happy to.
I'm good.
I go and say R in game when you're ready to pot. We'll get in there. Do we lose Mr. Joey Murphy?
No, I apologize. I had a phone call. I am here. I am prepped.
Awesome. Do you want me to go over your roll again, or are you ready to go?
No, I think I've got it. North 1, 2, then 3, freeze, south 3 for the clump, kill north 1, 2, help with the clump, back on boss.
You're catching 4s as well. So north 1, north 2, south 3, then all the 4s.
And all the 4s. Okay, got
Yep.
you.
Awesome. Yep, and then after you're done with that, you can freeze the tomatoes rolling around, kill the north 1, north 2 till they're dead, and then freeze the clump till it's dead. Awesome. Go ahead and say R in game once you're ready to pot, and we'll get in there. Looks like we're all ready to go. Go ahead and go ahead and potion. And we'll get in there. It is why we do the ready check, by the way. Sometimes things like pop up like that, where it's like not obvious that someone's not ready, and then we don't end up walking in there and wasting our pre-pot. So it is worth taking the time to do it. Also, the ding noise is just incredibly satisfying when everyone's readied up. If you're using the party ready check plugin, go ahead and drop your salve and nothing else at the entrance to Maiden. This way that doesn't rag the ground for other people. So we drop the salve and nothing else. R from Big Wheel Bandit, supporting his friends, going for their first hard mode top. We love to see it. Ranger will stand with me here. Everyone else on the north, that's what side we're going to be on. R from Smoke Sauce, we love to see it. I'm going to pre-swap to Arceus. I'm going to drop a Death Charge, pre-swap to Arceus again for a Thrall. Spam click to go in. Make sure you maul on the very first tick.
That's what I forgot. Was my maul.
Oh, it'll be alright. We'll make it. Make sure you're bowing here. We want to be able to freeze. Get your mage gear, stand away from main, get ready to freeze. Want to stand far away, get ready to freeze that first crab. DPS just keep hitting the boss.
Damn it.
Kill the north one all the way dead. Kill the north two all the way dead. And then the clump's still alive. You hit the clump as well. Mage ground, all ground. Get ready to freeze. If any tomatoes are rolling around, go ahead and freeze them. I'll make it so they don't take tiles away from our DPSers. DPS will stay on boss all the way to the end of the kill. Mage ground, augury on, get ready to freeze. Oh no.
I'm a little late.
Oh no.
Oh, and I'm in blood. Oh no.
I couldn't back it up. I didn't realize it was late. My bad. I was thinking about doing a ZCB. We're gonna be in pain here.
Yeah.
One of the downsides to being on SPS is really awkward backing up, but I don't catch it right away. That's my fault for not catching it, not yours. Go and try to swap tank out with my team. Hopefully those tomatoes don't rag us too bad. Try to live as long as we could there. That's unfortunate. This guy may have the wrong idea of how collab streams work. He's like doing agility and prifdiness. Let's go ahead and swap the orb order around so someone just. I'll look at it later. Go ahead and regear. Give another go. Go ahead and swap orb order around as well, Mr. Joey Murphy. See you're at the board. We'll sort that out. Move you up. There we go. It's set to hard mode. Yep, because it was 4KC. Well, biggest thing for Maiden. So like recapping what might have gone wrong there. It looks like DPS was you were flinching to like kind of swap aggro. If you're using SRA, and your health's getting really low because of it, can be kind of awkward. But good job managing the health there. For North Freeze, make sure that you're staying at max distance. Don't worry about scything the boss. Just use the bow even without the full gear. You'll have a simple switch for getting your mage gear on then. It's just the the freeze staff and the shield. Also include your defense weapon on your on this run so that we can get some defense reduction out of that. I think it was like a maul you're looking for. Then you can maybe update the preset if you're using one. Looks like you had a layout made or something. And for those looks good to me. Just make sure you're using Vengeance when your Vengeance gets broken, so you can get that free damage off. It's always satisfying. I'm going to say R in game when you're ready to go. We'll give it another go. On 3 more people, 2 more people. Awesome, let's go ahead and pot. The ding noise. Very satisfying. We go. We do have a bloat chat bomb as well, still in the queue. I'm sure I'm sure Trizzy's been waiting patiently for 19 minutes now. Anxiously excited for sending like the biggest copy pasta I've ever seen. Oh, no wand. We res. Good catch, Dash guy. I don't have a wand and I'm a major. How did I not grab my wand? I go and apply at the board. We'll give it one more go. I'm sorry. The pre-pots are in shambles. I can't believe I missed that. That's hilarious. Once everyone is back at the bank, and I see everyone type R again, we'll go ahead and pot. 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing my barrel.
No sweat. Just 1-0. Once we got 5 out of 5, we'll pot. 5 out of 5. Go ahead and pot. Naps, you didn't eat an angler. Just a heads up. Make sure you got 2 anglers going into the raid. 1 for Bloat, 1 for Nilo. What are you looking for, Izoj? Settings. Try client, maybe resolution. Probably one of those. I think it's resolution. Trying to see like what it says. I think it's resolution. There it is. I might have to make a few commands. Looks like people are guessing good commands. If you need the full list of commands, there's some Easter eggs by the way. Do exclamation mark commands in the Twitch chat. Feel free to take a peek at them. Ranger stands with me on the south. Everyone else on the north, be ready to maul on the very first tick. And then remember, Mr. Joey Murphy, you want to be standing max range when you're freezing to give you more time to dodge the bloods while doing something. Use a T-bow to do damage.
Okay.
Spam click to go in. Mage ground, augury out, we're ready to freeze. Oh, I missed my breath. Make sure freeze the tomato first, Mr. Joey. Oh, nice. Get the other tomato. Feel myself went all the way dead. In hard mode, we really do not want these crabs leaking. Good job jumping on that crab. It is considered a loose crab at that point. Mage ground, augury, we're ready to freeze. Looking north freeze is late. I'm gonna catch 4s. Freeze those tomatoes that are rolling around. Make sure we're dodging those bloods so we don't have to worry about the tomatoes as much. Mage ground, augury, we're ready to freeze again. Good job, Nabs. Taking a swing on that last crab. On boss, on boss. This is 30s. You wanna skip 30s? Should get it here. For 30s, I'm sure I didn't probably explicitly say it, but after you've done
That's my fault. I
your
wasn't
bows,
paying attention.
no, you're good. After freezing for 30s, you want to come in and swing the scythe for that because that's like when you no longer need to worry about being ready to freeze a crab because you've already frozen all the crabs. Makes sense. We'll be quick between rooms. Eat your first of your 2 anglers to get yourself to 121. Bloat turns more often in hard mode top, so don't get caught by him turning. Want to hang back a little further than normal. Make sure you're only entering in a place where we're not going to get flagged. He does turn more often. Let's go over some of these pre-fires. He can turn after 16 ticks in hard mode top from his last turn. The timer's paused while he's down. Melee gear on, range per on, piety on. Make sure we're fully potted. Ready to go in. We're gonna be on the back side of Bloat here. That's the west side over here. Get ready to leave. After the next swing, leave. Leave now. It's a little early, but move that click there. That's okay. Stay on the opposite side of Bloat. Towards me, towards me, towards me, towards me. Turn. Don't want to get flied. Getting flied, that means you're chasing Bloat too closely. Gotta be patient in hard mode top. He turns more often, and he will punish you for being too close. He's too close, too close, too close. Going down soon. Down. Backside of bloat. He's down in the corner, which means we'll have to leave slightly earlier than normal. Expect to get a 3 down here. One more swing. Out we go. Staying away from bloat. Backy turn. I get some front shots on bloat. Melee gear on. Ready to go in. You have to get 23% damage. You're swing really hard. Got a Chally, save it for the last 8%, 10%. Chally now. Out we go. Make sure revenging. Want to get our revenges off. Drop melee amulet on. Drop yourself. Grab one shark from the chest. Do not buy a stam. If you didn't eat your first angler, that was supposed to be eaten for bloat. Eat one of your anglers to go in to now with 121 HP. Mr. Joey Murphy, do not buy stam unless you're below 60 agility. You have 94. You're not going to run out of run energy. For this room, I'll take all the pre-fires from Angels. You hit anything that makes it, Mr. Joey Murphy, hit anything that makes it into the room. Nabs, you're ranging the whole time. When the first enemy boss falls down, Nabs, you're going to ignore it and throw chins at the outside lanes, west, east, and south, all 3 of them. Your cue for when to throw those chins is right after the big range gets to about here, coming down the west lane. Seth Mature, you got the left side of the room. Visible, you got the right side of the room. And when the demis fall down, we do a scythe and then a Chally. Spam click to go in. Trying to keep those bigs from getting to the pillars. They do a lot of damage. Melee gear on, Scythe and Chally. Ranger throws chins. Make sure fully potted, nobody's swinging a limp Scythe. Fantastic, we keep doing damage here. Revenge broke, make sure you revenge. Ah, unfortunate. Uh, 25% easier. Melee gear on. Hit that guy in the middle, please. Dead. Still alive. Brew up, Seth Mature. Don't be sitting 1 HP. You're just always hitting the next thing that you can hit on the mage roll there. Mr. Joey Murphy, there's a lot of mage there. Second the XP drop appears, just send the next attack. Good pillar health. Stand next to the pillars that are lowest HP. Want to keep them alive. Being close to them makes it easier to hit things that are on the pillar. Zoom out, look at pillar health. Go to the one that's lowest. Ignore the big guy. Do not hit him. He's a bait. We focus pillars first here. Go to the lowest health pillar. Which pillar is the lowest health? Top left pillar. It's 10% health. There's melee's on it. Doesn't matter your roll. Go save the pillar. Do not let the pillar fall. Do not let that pillar fall. All hands on deck. I think we make it. Make sure you're avenging. Brew up visible LOL. Don't get killed by some explosions randomly. We're gonna show we're gonna stand for the demi boss here, or for the boss. Ranger stands here. One guy here. One guy here. One guy here. Make sure you spread out. Show where you're gonna stand. Don't just don't ping. Nabs, you're gonna be where you're standing. Mr. Joey Murphy, you're gonna be over here. Awesome. Melee gear on. Group up for a pot share. Get a little pot share out if you can. If you have a BGS, go and do the BGS. We move away for range. In for mage. In for mage. Get that perk quick. Out for range. Ends up being melee. Humble. Out for range. Out for range. Out for range. Get that perk quickly, Nabs. Gotta spread out the side of the turn. After that second attack, pre-move in. Pre-move in. It's mage. Get a feel for it. Out for range. Out for range. In for mage. Out for range. Oh, click. Try not to move Nabs, so wherever you are is where we are. We gotta group up on Nabs. Out for
It
range.
moved me by itself.
Yep, that can happen. If you end up getting moved, it's fine. It's unfortunate. It happens if people slip under the bus. So you might have blowpiped it there. Unlucky. A little chance there, never hurt anyone. Make our way out. Part of the reason we don't want to buy a stam as well is it takes one of our points away, especially if we're leaving it behind like this. It's unfortunate. When we go to the next room, I'll be 1-2, Mr. Joey Murphy 1-3, Nabs 2-3, Scythe of the Turf Phil, Visible LOL backup. I mentioned this because you get fewer points in hard mode top at the chest, so we really want to make the most of them. Spam click to go in. Wherever you are is going to be where you are for the rest of the raid. Make sure you're venging, not necessarily taking off prayers, but just getting your venges off. I believe you're Iron Man, so I can't give a heal. It's fine. Get those prayers correct, Scythe of Mature. Bottom of ore border on the outside, or on the inside would be Scythe of Mature. You're going to wait on the third row until everyone else has left you behind. Whoever's on the outside, I think that's visible LOL. You're going to wait on the third row until it's no longer red. Go for it. Do your part of the maze when you're connected to it. You can take one step north at the end of your section of the maze to start the next person. Go, guys, go, guys, go. We cannot be walking. You gotta do your maze quickly. Go, 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 go. Out we go. We had a death on the maze. Gotta run the maze quickly. Follow your squad through the maze. Go too slow, then the NATO will catch up to us. Can't be walking. It's alright. Go ahead and tick the ball. If the ball's on you, go ahead and tick it. People are low HP. Another maze. Right 2. Do you go for it right away? Just follow the leader. You're part of the maze quickly. Go, 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 go. If we walk, we die. Take one step north at the end of your maze, because it will connect to the next person's maze. Make sure you're not walking. No need to walk there. Just run straight to the next tile.
Back on 3 because I'm a jackass.
Taking the walls. Never mind, we're good to go. Language, my man. Let's keep going. At the chest, go ahead and grab a stam first. Just had a few heals out there, it's fun. Then you're gonna grab resource till you have at least 3 things that restore health with your backpack. There's a stam on the ground if you can't afford a stam. You're gonna grab a shark and drop it as well.
When you
You have
say if you
extra-
can't
I can
afford a
drop a
stam,
couple sharks too.
There's a stem on the ground. I thought someone might have a cabbage, so I dropped a stem. Go ahead and just decant things off the ground if you can. You can make an extra inventory space by equipping your staff and shield, or staff and buckler, or something in a defender if you have a defender. Then fill your inventory up as much as you can. Everyone should have a stam going in. And make your way to Zarpus.
Oh, we do need a stam going in.
Yeah, we want a stam, yep. For Soat exit, yes. But for blow chest, we don't want to buy it there. Always enter from the center, go straight through. Wherever you started, so it's going to be your home for the rest of the raid. If a second one spawns in your quadrant, I will hold it until you can take over. I recommend standing on this tile, this tile, this tile, or this tile if you're waiting for exhumes. That way you're able to reach any exhume in your quadrant in one tick. Speed Scythe of Avatars. Fantastic. Go get that melee gear on. If you have to drop to make room in your inventory for it, go for it. Stay in your quadrant, visible LOL. Stay in your quadrant, Nabs. It's not your quadrant, it's not your problem. At least for 5s. And lower skills, you can sometimes get away with that. Another 4 seconds here for exhumes. One more exhumed. Last exhume's there. Now we can get ready to maul. If you have a BGS, do Scythe BGS instead. Fantastic. We got 0 defense. Hot up Scythe of Mature. Super combats are there for doing damage. That's about the equivalent of going from using like Blood Moon or Melee Void to using Torva, being fully potted. Keep trying it, Murphy. I'm gonna just heal you up. You learn this. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, just a little trouble finding my rhythm there.
Awesome. Get to your quadrants. Do not swing. 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 We are swinging. Please do not swing. Do not attack. Please.
I tried to off tick.
Wait for him to turn
Or
away,
off click.
away from you, then swing, and then take your hands off the mouse. And now we can just completely AFK. It's hard mode Zarpus. Which means it's all good, by the way. The way that it works is he always looks at whoever attacks him last. So by doing what we did, it'll make it go smoother. Make it so that he doesn't attack anyone, basically. Go back in and grab your stuff if you dropped anything.
I need to wait until he turned too. I don't know.
Yeah, you wait
what
until he
my
turns.
instructions
Technically, he
say.
could attack for a short duration, and then he just snaps to a direction. And when he snaps to a direction, that's when he begins being dangerous. So we want to wait for that snap. If we're not sure we can time this swing, we wait for the snap, and then we'll get an we'll attack if he's looking away from us, and then we'll pull his aggro by attacking because he always looks at whoever attacks last.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and make room for the Dawnbringer here. Drop some supplies southeast, whoever's southeast. Drop one brew, one restore, spread it out. I don't remember who is southeast. If you ever run out of supplies, you can pick your supplies up. That'll make it. Don't drop your stam. You need that. Never drop your stam. You won't have to struggle to pick that up. Whoever dropped the stam, unless you have two or something. Go ahead and drop the Dawnbringer up here. Make sure you know where your Dawnbringer is going to be in your inventory when you pick it up. Scyther, could you drop the Dawnbringer, please? Fantastic. Fight is starting in 3, 2, 1, go. You're gonna take cover at the east pillar. Mr. Joy Murphy, pick it up and spec twice. Drop at the west pillar. I said east pillar, my bad. Nabs, pick it up. Spec while heading east. Everyone heads east. Attack and head east. Scyther, pick up the east pillar. Spec while heading west. Be player 5 here. Yep. My staff next. Mr. Joey Murphy, pick it up here. So we're going to swing hard here. Fantastic. Range Piran, Paidion, sip your sand to block out poison. Fantastic. Stay healthy here. 85 HP or more before you swing. Little shit. Gonna hit me like that. 85 HP or more before we swing. Don't be swinging below 85. That's how you end up dead. That tile gets ragged, Scyther, that's your melee tile, right? If that gets ragged, you gotta just stay in motion, recover until it's back available again. Avoid the crabs. Sip your restart, sip your sand for you as well. Use your blowpipe to pop the crab. It's your crab, Mr. Joey Murphy. Off the boss, pray mage. $85 HP or more. Heal up. Off the boss, don't heal it. So we're gonna hit boss here. Clean Tankins with carries P3. Get out
That's
past
my
10.
fault. I went for
It
my brew.
happens. Don't sweat it. It's the right time to go for it, by the way. Crabs are gonna be spawning soon. I want everyone to be putting their staff on. Hitting the crabs as they turn from green to blue. Staff on. Any possible spots with an exclamation mark HMT or join? Shows you how it works. Just join Discord. Lowest KC comes first. Make webs. Make webs. Make webs. We all make webs. Backline skips one. Side skip one. If anyone has a stab, can you drop it, please, at some point? Sip it and then drop it. Scythe, you can't be swinging like that. You're going to rag webs. You gotta be swinging in the middle only. No. Off boss. Go to your quadrant wherever you were during P2. Cover your yellows. When a yellow ore appears around your character, you can move to the next one. Get your claw specs off. I'm actually out. That's unfortunate. Should be fine.
You can drop your brew.
Just drop it. Make it work. If the ball's on you, gotta attack near Verzik. Go to your teammates, Joey Murphy. Go to your teammates. Oh! I think you did die valiantly. 07 to the man. Took the ball to the grave.
Thank you for the 07.
Swing hard. Close it out. One more swing. Let's go.
Thank you,
Holy. The SBS
Good
freeze
ride.
setup comes through again. We love to see it. Did I do the bloat chat, Bob?
Can we change the title of the other one? Can we use this one instead?
What do you mean?
I died like every room, but can we like edit it in this Verzik fight into one of the other? Can we
know.
like edit all three of the
You
videos?
have to step away for a moment. So if you have a replacement for me, go ahead. But I
Yep,
will be right back.
Yeah, I usually do like a recap after the raid to help people kind of figure out what's up. If you're not able to stay for it, that's no worries. The VOD will be there if you want to hear the commentary about like what we could do to make the raid go smoother and whatnot.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Okay,
you.
fair enough. Yeah, I'll just be a couple of minutes. So.
Yeah, no worries. Big Wheel Bandit says, "Bro was 10 HP, spamming heal other P2. This is the Soraka setup. You know, we're the support. You ever see the name of hard carry? I'm carrying from the support role this raid. You tell me to SBS freeze, I bring full Oathblade of Blood Fury, and I heal 350 HP during P2. That is the tech. So you redeem the SBS freeze, but we have a little trick up our sleeve to make this very efficient for P2. And that means I can pick up a teammate's brew and get value out of it. Because I quote unquote earned the HP to take the brew. I justify it. We're gonna take a picture of the first KC as well, I believe, in a second here. So if you guys are able to hang out, let's do that first. I know Mr. Joey Murphy's not here for a sec, so we'll just line up outside, and once he's back, we'll take the picture. Who got the first KC here? It was
It was Nebs.
it's Ned's. Ned's gonna stand right here, my man, and then we'll take a picture once he's back. Let's talk about the raid for a second then, to kind of help go through things. What made this raid possible? What will make it smoother? We did not make time this raid, unfortunately. We were a little bit slow, about a minute slow. But with some of the stuff that happened, it kind of makes sense. We had a lot of deaths this raid. This was not a pretty one. 8 death raid, I believe. So let's talk about Maiden. Maiden actually went okay for the most part. Some of the details here, getting those barrages off on time is the most important aspect of it. We got all of our freezes off. We killed crabs all the way dead. I think like Nabs you might have noticed for the South one the one time, like it almost leaked and you like panicked and like took a swing at it and then and whatnot. Keep an eye out
Yeah.
for that. You want to be killing the south one all the way dead, then rotating over to the clump, throwing chins at the clump. That does work. If you're using Blood Fury Reppy, that is correct. You should use Oath Helm. Also, it's better Fashionscape. Big Wheel Bandit 19 death rate. For bloat we had a lot of flies get sent our way, and that means you're probably chasing bloat too closely. In normal mode, where you're chasing is probably fine. You're not getting punished as much because bloat doesn't turn as often. In hard mode top, he can turn more often, and if you're standing too close, he's just gonna fly you to death. So you want to be hanging back a little bit more. The other thing you might have noticed, I called for us to leave bloat a little bit sooner than you might expect. And part of the reason for that in hard mode top, when he's down close to a corner or in a corner, you have to run the same distance, but you also have to path around hands that might be falling. And if Bloat's evil, he could put like 3 hands in a row that make it so you lose a tick pathing away, which is why you want to give yourself more time when you're learning. As you go for more and more efficient raids, your aggression at Bloat will increase, but while you're learning it, I recommend playing that way we just did to keep the room going safely. Nilo waves, we make it through Nilo waves without a pillar falling. Good job rotating to keep the pillars alive. You may have realized I kind of like told you guys to not worry about your rolls as much and focus on pillar health. That's a big part of it. If you let the pillars fall, then you're gonna be too low health for Nilo boss. Nilo boss, however, we did struggle with a little bit. So I'll kind of recount a couple things about Nilo boss and how to run the mechanics for it. Remember, when it's range phase, we need to be separated at least 3 tiles apart. So we want to spread out when it could go range. If it ends up being range, we stay apart. If it's mage, we quickly put our mage piranha and run into the middle. We don't want to go more than 3 tiles away, just 3 tiles away. This way that we're able to get quickly back in for mage phase. If we run too far away, then it will be too far away from mage phase, and then we'll spread the mage damage really badly. Getting the prayer quickly is important too, because if the person who's targeted missed the prayer, then everyone gets screwed over, even if they have the correct prayer. So that's the way that the damage works for Nilo boss. Those kinds of little details will come with practice, with reps. So Nilo bosses tends to be the trickiest part of this raid. For Zarpus, or sorry, for Soat, Soat went fine overall. Just the maze was too slow. Um, so you need to be running the maze quickly. You don't have time or the luxury of walking on the maze. You need to be running whenever you can run. If you can't do perfect diagonal movements and L movements, run in straight lines as fast as possible. That will be faster than walking and then trying to guess when you're supposed to do a diagonal movement. Just straight lines, full speed, will give you a better result at that point. So always going full speed. Remember, at the end of your segment of the maze, you want to take one step north to let people know that like it's their turn to lead the maze. And of course, if you see the maze, then you need to run the maze because nobody else can see it. Um, for the soap balls, I think we actually ended up ticketing this set, and the reason why was because we were all low HP. It's pretty rare that happens if everyone's playing particularly well, but we got hit by the tornado, which causes it to be a bit awkward. The way you typically do it is imagine this is the center tile where I'm standing, and we'll have one person on each side. If you have a ball, you're on the side. If you don't have a ball, you're in the middle. Check your chat box to know if you have a ball easily. So in this case, that would mean Nab's invisible have a ball if Scythe is standing on top of me here. Right, we're just chilling. So we're just chilling for the picture, waiting for our friend Mr. Joey Murphy to return. For Zarpus, make sure we're fully potted. We're swinging every 5 ticks if we can. Um, it's important that we understand the rhythm for Zarpus. The rhythm for Zarpus, you click the outside ring when you hear the spit noise, or when you see the ass leaving his mouth. Both are the same cue, and you click to attack the instant your character starts moving. Once you've done all that, you'll be swinging 5.3 tick. You could also get that extra swing by attacking when you would normally step back after a swing right before you click to move. There's an example video for that. Learn 5T in the chat. Learn 5T. That is an example of how to do the movement if you're learning it. Other than that, for P3, just be patient. Stand in your quadrant only. You never want to stand in someone else's quadrant. And then you want to take a swing once he's turned away from you. And then if you see that someone's pulled aggro, then you can swing yourself, and then you can basically AFK because everyone's using a 5-tick weapon, and he looks at whoever attacked him last. For P1, it's getting a little bit better. We're not getting hit by as many P1 orbs. Just make sure you get used to that pattern of like swinging from pillar to pillar. And if you're ever falling behind, it's better to miss one attack and catch up than tanking a 68 through prayer. Just keep that in mind. For P2, I ended up giving a lot of heals off to people during P2. It's really important to keep your health above 85. That won't keep you safe all the time, but it will keep you from dying most of the time when you make a mistake. Um, I think Scythe of Eternity might have healed you a few times there to keep you going, keep you chugging along. It's a good time. I think that was your first Verzik survival, I believe, for hard mode
I
top.
came in swinging.
Came in swinging. Um, it's a good time. Just make sure that for that P2 you get that timing down. Practice the movement. You can use entry mode to practice the movement. You could use P2 trainer to practice movement. But that square movement is something you definitely want to pick up so that you can keep yourself from getting ragged. And when you're recovering, try to stay nice and close to your square if possible, so that we don't end up getting slow cabbages. If someone stands too far away from Berserk, you'll throw a slow cabbage, which will make it so that everyone takes some chip damage unless they react to it, which is kind of annoying. So something to keep in mind. For a P3, clean tanking what carries P3. We did have a couple melee chances, one from me even. So that was crazy. I could have died there to the melee chance that was earlier on in the run, but Verzik chose to be humble today, which is always nice. For P2, P3, the biggest thing is making webs. We had everyone make webs, but we did have someone kind of get uh, offset on webs at some point in the middle of webs. If you ever get offset after the first attack on the west side of webs, the second attack, I guess, of webs, the first attack after starting to run webs, then you want to let's go and take a picture. We're all here. Everyone's
Yeah,
celebrating.
I do apologize. I had my dad show up and he needed some help with some heavy lifting. He's got a
No
broken
worries, no
back.
worries. Let's take a little picture here.
Oh, hang
Um,
on, let me turn. Yeah.
so have a chair, taking a seat. Look at the party here. We love that. Let me go ahead and post this in our hard mode top completers channel. GZ at Scythe, or not Scythe, at Nabs, first KC HMT in, not in time this time, but first KC HMT, and we'll take a little picture here, throw it in. Now, I also like to take a picture of the board when this happens. You went with 1 KC, 2 KC, 3 KC, 5 KC, and 1,173 KC today. It was a journey. Just recapping the last details about Verzik. Um, During that last section of the raid where like the NATOs are out, it's important that you're staying fully potted, you dump all the damage you can, and you avoid your tornado. If you do those three things, it's going to go smoothly. If you end up not doing one of those three things, then the raid drags on, and then mechanics start becoming problems. Um, does anyone have any questions about any of the mechanics for hard mode top? I kind of give a recap here of this
Wait, for the
particular raid.
yellow orbs on the floor, it's every 2 ticks he throws the next one, right?
On for 1 tick, off for 2 ticks. So it's every 3 ticks that a yellow lands. So you'll stand
Okay.
on one, it can be off yellow for 2 ticks, then on one.
Alright,
Uh,
thanks.
yeah, no worries. Any other questions about any of the mechanics for hard mode? I know I kind of yapped a little while there, but if you ever have
You said
questions, by
the
the way, go ahead.
you said the Zarp. I could practice like Zarpus in like the scythe walk and stuff like that in entry. You said.
Yeah, you could use entry mode. Bring like a bronze pickaxe or something and pretend it's your scythe. That's the same weapon speed, and you can like master the timing for it. If you're not getting bounced and you're swinging the amount of times you're supposed to swing, then you're good to go. It's a good way to practice it. I do have a video in Twitch chat there if you want to take a peek at what the 5 tick looks like for Zarpus. And for P2, there's all the VODs that are up for these runs. You could always look at what I did during P2. Although I'm usually south. A bit awkward, isn't it? If you look at what I do in a run where like someone dies and I take over their spot, probably a good example. Um, but yeah, there's plenty of resources as well on hard mode tab on it. I might make my own guide at some point. I think it'd be fun to have something like a point that's like I made that. Go watch it. It covers these topics. Um, that'd be probably helpful to make for the community anyway. Um, any
I
other
just realized why
questions?
people use poison dragons arrows here. I
Don't
feel
use
dumb.
poison dragon arrows. Use your blowpipe.
Use the
Poison
blowpipe.
dragon arrows are a noob trap. Don't do it. It is bait. You do not want
Fair
those.
enough.
The blowpipe you will always bring, and the reason why you do it over poison dragon arrows is the blowpipe is a faster weapon, which means you're not locked out of doing other things. For example, imagine the purple crab spawns and nothing is. Imagine the crabs are all gray when they spawn, right? That means it's gonna be gray, then green, then blue. If you use a T-bow shot to hit the crab, you'll be on cooldown when you're able to kill all the other Nilos in the room, right? So, in an ideal situation, you wouldn't want to be locked out for so long. It'd be really rough. Additionally, at Nilos during the waves, you want to be throwing that blowpipe on when you run out of things to mage and hitting some green crabs as well. If you don't have that option, that it's cooked. Like you're not going to be able to, you're not going to T-bow the small Nilos, right? Because that would be really slow.
Right. Yeah.
Um, and like for Nilo boss even, in more efficient teams, when you get more experience at it, you'll even find uses for the blowpipe there. So it's good to have it. You never drop the blowpipe. Blowpipe is cracked. Um,
Good.
and I guess in a pinch you could use it for its spec, but I probably don't. I think I almost never use it for that. Maybe with this particular step where I have no supplies, I could like spec a green crap during first, like if I'm desperate. That feels a bit troll. Um, I'm really stretching for other uses for the blowpipe at that point, but hopefully it's convincing enough as it stands. It has a useful weapon. Um, any other questions?
We potting again?
We pot again, maybe. Lowest KC comes first. That's how we run it here. So if someone with lower KC shows up, and they yoink your
Fair enough.
spot, it could happen.
No, yeah,
Questions
no,
in
yeah, that's fair.
There's a question from chat. When do you force bloat? And he answers his own question and says always. Okay, well, if you want. For Toxic, I asked what the times are for 3s, 4s, 5-mans. Thanks, Trizzy, for the answer. 25, 27, 30. Bonus points if you know what it is for 2-mans and solos. Rhyme asks, Hardcore, do I just join the Q Discord channel? The way we run raids, if you're trying to join a raid, you just join Discord, you join the Q Discord channel, and if you're lower KC than the highest KC learner on the team, you can take their spot. We graduate them out. First time chatter jumps in Discord. Love to see it. And Smoke Sauce shares his advice about bloat in the chat. You can see it in the bottom right. I'm not reading it. For this one, thanks to you two. If you're hanging around all this time, shout out to you for watching it to the end. And if you're a person who liked the video, it does help. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. For all of you taken out of the theater, good luck and good raids. We'll catch you in the next one.